be moving on to the next weight class.
Thank you.
It'll be the 54-pound.
There you go.
Kilo weight class. We got James Flint from Florida. And who do we have from Minnesota here?
Minnesota and Florida. And in the corner, we have two Olympian coaches, two Olympians coaching these kids. We got Brandon Paulson again and Sean Sheldon. And Sean now resides in Florida, so this is not uncommon because we have a Florida kid in Minnesota. You know, everyone knows that Brandon's from Minnesota, wrestled for the U of M. And again, was 96 silver medalist in the games in Atlanta in Greco-Roman wrestling.
There you go. Now the other wrestler is Tristan Manderfeld from Minnesota. He is in the blue. So basically, we're going to see somewhat like the last match that we were here. We got the Olympians coaching, in the corners, and it's going to be a strategy match more than just kind of a free-for-all here.
Yeah, these two, as cadets, normally you see them doing free-fall, but these two young men, being coached by these two coaches with their Olympic caliber, they have a strategy. The Minnesota kid here is, trying to get us 2-on-1, and it looks like the Florida kids are doing the same.
Time.
And we're, they want to see what they can do in the parterre position here.
Red will be on top in this first period.
And as we said in the university, once two really good wrestlers get together, on the feet usually there's not a lot of scoring. So it is going to be happening in the bottom game. And the red wrestler turns in with a nice tight gut wrench.
That was James Flint from Florida. He's trying to pull him down with the front headlock. Blue's got to go. He's got to score here in the last 6 seconds.
Time.
And James Flint will win the first period here.
Yeah, that was a nice tight gut wrench by Mr. Flint. Probably learned that from Mr. Sean Sheldon a few times.
Good possibility. Good possibility. Well, you see that, and a lot of kids will get to that position, and they ain't getting it right off the bat, and then they change over. They don't stay with it long enough to be able to drive and keep driving until they get that score.
In that case, it was really tight. He had it really tight. So.
Hand fighting, banging the heads, looking for position. And again, like I said before, they're staying in the center. They don't get too much push-outs right now so far.
No, these two young men, they're both trying to get that 2-on-1. They're doing a good job. Like I said, they're well coached here. They both have Olympic, caliber wrestlers coaching them. So.
Working the strategy, staying in the middle, looking for an opening, trying to find a weakness.
Yeah, they're trying to get to the body, trying to create angles. The red guy's well coached and the blue guy's well coached. So it's not like they're just standing out there trying not to do anything. Both of these young men are really trying to score on their feet. Clearing their wrists very well. They're getting out of the 2-on-1. The young man in blue's trying to get a front headlock, but the guy in the red's, doing a good job blocking.
Coming down to the 32nd. Now it will be Blue's turn to be on top, and he has to score to win the period.
I see him wiping his arms off here. That's a very veteran thing to do. Because you get sweaty and you really want to get a tight grip, you make sure that there's no sweat on your arms. I think he learned that from Brandon, from Paulson. There it is.
Nice tight gut. Got the 2 on that one. So now all he has to do is stay on top and stay in control. He really doesn't have to score.
Nope, he did his job. He scored here. And they both have 2 points here. So somebody scores on their feet, we're having a referee. So that was, I don't know if a lot of you noticed that, but that's a veteran move by the young man in blue. He made sure that his arm was nice and dry because he was going to do that gut wrench. And I guarantee you his coach, Paulson, taught him that. It's no need to try something all sweaty.
Right. Well, yeah, you don't want to slip at all. The tighter it is, the better for you.
So that was a great move on his part.
Coming down into the 3rd period here now. And it's a split right now. Both of them have won a period.
Both of them have scored 2 points. They're both on gut wrenches. So let's see.
Pop out for 1. Right onto the hip.
Good action. Good defense. Good action on Red's part, trying to get a score. It shows you that they don't want it to go to the referee picking their color out of the bag, and they want to win it on their own. I think both young men are fearing that, being on bottom.
Well, both of them got the turn on bottom, so they know they both have good gut wrenches, so somebody's going to have to score on their feet. They're going to have to keep going at it to get it. Still trying to pull him down for that front headlock.
Yeah, Blue's doing a good job. He's trying to get the front leg headlock, and at the same time, he's not letting the guy high dive him. So he's keeping his head in the middle. And Red's doing a great job of keeping his chin free so the guy can't control him.
Now to 8 seconds left, we're going to have Now again, like we said before when we were at the university, the official on the mat has to come over to a bag. He's going to have to choose one of the balls that's in the bag. And that ball is in another bag inside, so he can't really look in there to see what color it is. And now he pulls out the blue. That means the blue wrestler
has to go on top and has to score.
Hey, busy. Come on now.
Again, you notice the blue wrestler trying his arms off. This is it for him. And Red's trying to get a little break here.
Hand fight. Got his arms locked. Let's see what happens here. He had him there before. He's got it really tight. He's got good positioning. Back to it. He's got 11 seconds here. 11 seconds. He's going to have to dig hard to get this 11 seconds.
Maybe get it as tight. Maybe get it as tight as he did the first time. And Red did a great job of moving the whole time that time.
That would be James Flint from Florida. That wins the 54 kilo weight class in the FILA Cadets.
Good job.